Hello everyone, and I'm your host Risty. This is the Curse of the Gods tournament hosted by obviously Curse in association with like SmiteWiki and HiRez Studios. The teams we have today are on the blue team we have PureEnergy, and on the red team we have Curse Gaming. Let's quickly just speed that up a little bit just to get it started. For PureEnergy we have Neve, Ares, Guan Yu, Sun Wukong and Ra. On Curse Gaming, we've got Hercules, Anher, Vulcan, Alquan, and Odin. So fairly tanky there with two tanks. One's kind of support tank. Let's get that back just while they're getting their buffs. So Curse Gaming taking the damage buff, which let's see what goes on. But I'm quite surprised actually. Curse Gaming have only taken one buff at the left, just the movement buff, and not taken cooldown reduction, which PureEnergy have taken. See how we're going. So we've got a nice, obviously the Sun Wukong and Guan Yu match up quite strong. Obviously, good monkey bounce actually there. Hits the turrets, hits Anher, and hits Vulcan at the same time. On the right hand side we have, let's just get a different camera view. There we go. Odin, Hercules, good tanky combo. Flicker on the Hercules flicks up Ares, pushes him back, but takes a considerable amount of damage himself. Needs to kind of be careful there. Ares did bolster defenses to kind of protect himself. A little bit of action going on the left. Guan Yu kind of sets back a little bit. In the middle, not too much. Mid's kind of lacking excitement most of the time. Everyone's just kind of trying to farm up. Ares and Neve. Not a real synergy there. Kind of Ares can slow him with the chains, and Neve just has a snare. I kind of like the Hercules one. If Hercules flicks him up, Odin drops his spears, and then obviously Hercules' ult where he's throwing the boulder will bounce off the walls a couple of times and hit him, which works out quite nicely. And Odin goes in with Guan Yu's might. Hercules pushes up Ares, pushes him back. Ares gets the chains, and they just beat down Ares. And first blood goes to Curse Gaming. Hercules needs to get back out of there because she's really low on health. Neve gets her ultimate up. She might actually be able to take him out. No, she's going to flick back, leave him there. Just before the Guan Yu's might goes off. Left hand lane, just a bit of poke action going on. Let's go right just to double check what's going on. Neve needs to be a bit careful there. Obviously she's going to have a backlift hold cooldown. Hercules going in there. Hits up, jumps. Is Odin going to have his ult? No, he's on level 4 at the minute. Neve flicks up the other way though. She flicked the wrong way. Backflipped the wrong way, sorry. Just manages to escape there with sprint. Yeah, she took sprint and Aegis Amulet, which would be very good for her when she's caught in Odin's ring, spear ring. Ares is back in the fight. Odin grabs them both with an excellent ult there. Hercules is thrown in his boulder just to kind of get. Ares is in big trouble, gets flicked up, pushed back, and should go down. Yes, he does. This Ares is kind of needing to stay back a little bit. I think he bolstered his defenses there, obviously. But like I say, the Odin-Hercules combo is quite nice. Obviously, with the walls for Hercules' ult to bounce off of, you can hit him a couple of times with that boulder. And obviously, where Ares has got no escape skills, he's stuck. Yeah. I always find when you're fighting against Odin, you need to kind of keep the lane spread. And for some reason, I can't turn right. Oh, my mouse is gone a bit there. There we go. You need to kind of keep a good distance from your teammate, just so you can't both get caught in there. Alquan looking a bit hurt in here, obviously, while he's grabbing his damage buff. I must have like a hair on my mouse. There we go. That clears it off. Back in before he gets into any more trouble. Hercules and Odin going for the red damage buff. Let's have a look at the builds. We've got Vulcan, Odin, Ares and Guan Yu have all taken the Vanguard. Add a little tankiness to themselves. Ra's going a bit tanky mid, obviously, with the reinforced boots. Oh, they're going to get... Pure Gaming's going to get caught out on the blue here. Is there going to be a still going on? They're trying for it. Cursor going for it. HiRez on now. Trying to just keep DPS in the blue buff, and it just keeps running out. Who took it? Ra come in with Celestial Beam, obviously, and took it out. Honor ults onto Guan Yu. Almost finishes him off. Does do. Gets him before he finishes his ult. Vulcan on the run. Very low. Ra takes him down with Celestial Beam. HiRez stuns Ra and tries to block him off with the shard. Obsidian shard. Alquan not doing too much there. Just kind of dropping his tornado, and Samukon gets out of there. But that's a 2-1 trade for Curse Gaming. Pure does finally get their first kill up on her. Just a little low. Someone can obviously jump in there. Could jump in there and be quite deadly against him. Is he going to slam straight on top? He does slam straight on top of on her. Just check the right lane, see what's going on. Not too much. Neve just trying to keep back a little bit. Guan Yu's return to the fight on the left. Two people picking up boots of celerity. I think it's celerity. I just think of celery when I see the boots. Obviously these ones are right here. HiRez and Guan Yu, obviously for the cooldown reduction later on when they're finished off. Samukon does a nice little slam. Just trying to keep HiRez's health down low. HiRez does have Death Toll, just to keep his health up, obviously. Guan Yu going middle. Is he going to see Alquan before he... I think he's been spotted. No, Alquan does see him. Is Guan Yu going to do anything? No, just trying to clear the creeps to protect the middle tower, which should go down. Yes, it does go down. Now, they have taken out in the most recent patch the passive buff, 5% buff for each tower going down, which I think's the right idea, really. It was a snowball effect that was just horrendous. It was a nice idea. I like HiRez experimenting. It's all beta, obviously, so... Whoa, HiRez goes down again. Right, let's have a little flick, see what happened there. Obviously, the flick up happened. Speed it up, catch up to where it is. Right, this is where I reckon it should start. Odin kind of runs in, has a look. Hercules just kind of messing around with the creep. HiRez gets the... They're all really close to each other. Obviously, Neve jumps out the back. HiRez does ages out of the boulder. Hercules flicks him up, pushes him back. Odin jumps down on top. Got nowhere to go. Has to run around the Odin and obviously gets taken down. Just getting caught out there. Obviously, PureEnergy are getting stuck up. Neve gets flicked up and pushed back again. Just staying too close to Hercules. Very deadly. What has he got? He's got his boots on. Neve hasn't really got anything. Well, she's got her ages and her sprint, but you can't stay that close. He's so deadly at flicking you up, pushing you back. There's two skills that pushes you out, and the full creep wave with Odin's steroid buff just to push him up. Yeah, you got to play quite defensively versus these two. They work very well together. Ra going left lane just to see what's going on. Obviously, help out the creep waves. Guys, Celestial Beam. There he goes. Still not managing to kill out a whole wave in one blast yet, but he is only level 9. Vulcan does get his... I can't remember which skill that is now. It's just his fire back. I think it's number 3. Ra returning middle. I think he's going to take the gold, the mini gold jungle buff. Well, not jungle buff, jungle just for a bit of gold. Has he got any stacking items? No, Ra's not. He's doing a void stone, which will help him out obviously when he gets into slow and uses Celestial Beam, and also help with the magical protection against Alquan. Alquan's been left alone quite a bit. His stacks on his Doom Orb should be getting up quite high now, but we do have a bit of a gap leading up now, as it is. What is it? It's 17. No. 6,000 gold. My maths are terrible there. 6,000 gold ahead for Curse Gaming. Alquan going for the red buff again, stealing it from obviously PureEnergy side. Ra has spotted him. Neve has come in there and snared. Alquan does try and run. Ra comes in with his slow. Aquan ults out, hits nobody by the looks of it. Oh no, he might hit Neve. There's a whole lot of damage goes on in Aquan. But Ares has got to get out of there before Onher manages to fish him off. Onher gets Neve. Neve also Ares. No, Ares. Onher manages to finish Ares off as well. Guan Yu needs to get out. Hercules throws in his boulder. Hits. What? That was an excellent rebound. Hercules threw his boulder down, hit Guan Yu, rebounded off the wall and took Ra out. Somocon needs to get out of there. Gets flicked up by Ares. Pushed back and finished off. Early deicide for Curse Gaming. Whoa. That was an intense match, actually. I should have probably slowed it down to make casting a little bit better. But I like to see how fast it happens, and you don't really want to spoil the experience. Taking an easy Gold Fury now, seeing as everyone's down. Everyone's quite low. I'm not sure they'll be able to take on the Fire Giant yet. Neve is back up. So, yeah, the rest of PureEnergy is back up. So a good Gold Fury, quick grab. 8k lead now, 8.5k lead now for Curse Gaming. Quite a commanding display there in that last match. Aquan did go down though, so his Doom Orb stacks have been reset, so he's trying to get a bit of farm on, obviously, and he's going for Gem of Isolation, which will slow down anyone in his tornadoes. Which will be great for when he tries to ult. Drop a tornado, ult, and it just kind of gives you that few extra seconds, obviously, where they can't move out of the way. Ra just trying to get a bit of health back with his solar. I think it's Solar Beam. Obviously, I know all the skills by the 1, 2, 3, and 4 stats, so I need to try and remember, learn and remember skills as they are. Right hand side. Oh, no. Let's just pull that one back. Right. Odin jumps in, manages to get, they were both so close again, gets his ultimate down. Ares uses his Aegis, but obviously they're so used to him using his Aegis amulet that they're waiting for him to use it. Then Hercules throws his boulder down, and for some reason I see Ares dying twice at the top of my screen here. Don't quite know how that worked. Obviously a slight little bug, but Ares needs to kind of wait in these situations now for the moment that Hercules picks up his boulder. Hercules does come round, does misses up his chuck up, and because Neve flipped backwards, he missed the push forward as well. So that's a double miss. Ra rotating right might help out here. I think Ra has been seen. Yes, has been seen, obviously, because the wards are there, and he's been chased middle. But as I was saying, oh, careful! Onher is ulted Guan Yu, and he's stuck in the tornado, and will be taken down just from that the dot that's on. Somocon does slam down. Let's just have a little kind of look again for that. It's not going to hurt us too much. Onher does put the shard down. I don't think he used his stun. He knew Guan Yu was going to get out of the way. Alquan is rotating left to see how this is coming on. Guan Yu's going to get caught in the jungle. Also, by Vulcan's slow. Guan Yu charges out, uses his gap closer out there. There's a shard, stun combo, and ultimate combo with Alquan's tornadoes. On top of that, he does Aegis to try and protect himself. But with a few auto attacks from Onher and the dot running on him from Alquan, he's got nowhere he can go, really. Maybe if he could got a heal off just in time, heal off and charge out, but I'm sure they were all off on cooldown. Odin coming in behind Samukon, just punching. Tongue twister there. Ra comes in with a bit of a slow celestial beam on Onher. Here comes Ares, misses his chains. Hercules is rotating left. I'd like to see Neve come left just trying to help out, because there is a 3v4 at the minute with Hercules coming in to make it a 5v4. Alquan's ult hits 2 of PureEnergy. Hercules pushes Ares. Ares? I'm messing up my names here. Ra under the tower. Ares is getting pushed back and just getting smashed left, right and centre. There's nowhere he can really go there. That was a nice one from Hercules, coming in from behind, pushing in under the tower. Now Neve has finally rotated left. Bit late for that though. Snares Alquan. And I believe it. I fully assume that Curse Gaming is going to go for the Fire Giant now. They all are going left. Oh, right, sorry. Alquan a bit though. But all being spotted by Neve. Alquan just kind of staring at her a little bit. No Fire Giant. Obviously they're going to try and push down middle tower while few are down. No. Grabbing On her and Odin grabbing the Vulcan grabbing the damage buff. Hercules grabbing the average damage buff. Where is Odin? Just kind of running around. Probably going for the blue. Pure Gaming are fallen so far behind now. They're 12k behind. They really need a deicide or a really good engagement to put them back into this. Summercon has only finished his boots. Struggling back there with only 4.1k gold. There's not much he can do. Ra has finished off his Voidstone. It's just, they're just stuck without cash. There's not much to do. And Curse Gaming's ward coverage is incredible. Hercules on Ares. Just missed that one. Let's speed it up. Come back. Okay, Ares goes right. Hercules is just chasing him down now. Uses his heavenly agility. Ares does chain Hercules. Hercules flicks him up and only just a few auto attacks when he's near him and then just pushes him away. Neve has come in. Completely missed a snare. Ares is taking a pounding. He doesn't really have any major defense items in a minute. This Vanguard's such a low defense item. Not even reinforced boots, so you're not even getting the protection from there. And Hercules is 3 items up. Obviously, Void Blade's going to reduce the last little protection that Ares does have and just smash him apart. Also, with Frost Hammer, you're not going to get much from there. Guan Yu in a dangerous little spot there with on her. Obviously, with all the jungle around there, the walls, just a spear anywhere is going to stun you, as long as it lands. They are waiting around for the Gold Fury. That might have already gone down. I might have missed it go down. No, they are waiting for the Gold Fury to spawn. There's the Gold Fury there. Guan Yu has heard it, but there's nothing he can do about it, really. Unless he goes for a steal, obviously uses his ult. Summercon there as well. Gold Fury has gone down completely. And Odin just coming in. Gunyu's might on Guan Yu. Guan Yu moves out of the way. Is Odin going to ult? No, he decides not to. Ares. Everybody's kind of just flanking up now. Where are they all going? Got Hercules on Guan Yu. Surrender vote comes in from PureEnergy. There's not much he can do. On her shards and spears. Ares goes down again. What's that? 0 to 9 for Ares. Just is not his game. PureEnergy not deciding to surrender. Little squabbling obviously between the teammates. Obviously, you'd thought maybe somebody would have agreed on Skype to surrender and then put up the vote rather than just one person activating the vote. Sun Wukong gets stunned with the shard and gets ulted by on her. Everyone else piles down on him. Hercules ults Neve. Does land on it, I think. Odin drops his ring of spears. Guan Yu pushes through him. Guan Yu's mites on Ra. It's going to get a few auto attacks on Ra. Yeah, it does get a few auto attacks on Ra. Ra has dropped his healing circle. Ares comes in, chains Hercules. On her has tried to jump on Ra, but they did move out of the way. Odin's starting to take a bit of damage now. Ares ults onto Alquan and Vulcan, but both Aegis out of this. Ra misses his ult completely, seeing as there's so many around. Guan Yu jumps down there with Girdle of Might on. Just going for Hercules. Not really much going on there. On her stuns him against the wall. Few auto attacks. And oh, Guan Yu does manage to get out of there. Hercules should auto attack him and uses the flick up to finish off Guan Yu. Ares is going to get caught down by Vulcans. Turret's just not going to get him out of there. Odin's sticking around on such low health. Ra and Neve in a very bad position now. With it being 2 to 21 for Curse Gaming, I can pretty much say it's over. Obviously, you want to be methodical. You don't want to give anything away. Curse are now using this opportunity to go get the Fire Giant before they go back. Oh no, they're all back in quite a way. I thought they'd maybe snuck in there, grabbed the Fire Giant. Obviously, Ra was popping up to have a little look. Would have been in a very dangerous position if they hadn't have all backed. And the ward span coming out now for Curse Gaming. I do believe now they are finally coming down for the fire giant. Grabbing a few buffs on the way. Still staying away from that. I can understand why they're staying away from it. All 5 players for PureEnergy are still up, so they are still vulnerable if they go in for the fire giant. Guan Yu on his own as 4 middle. Ao Quan comes up behind Guan Yu. Guan Yu charges forward. Ares grabs Ao Quan and Odin. Didn't really do much. Ra did land an ultimate on Ao Quan, and they go down to... How many ultimates did they blow there? Almost all of them. Neve is the only one with her ultimate left, just to get Ao Quan down. Ares bolsters defences, but being chased down by Curse Gaming right now, and I sped it up the wrong way. On her does ult onto Neve, but not really doing much. His auto attack's doing a lot more. Guan Yu got pushed back and smashed horrendously. Odin ults, and so does Hercules, bouncing away. They're taking out Ra and Guan Yu. And we are. Everyone's down but Sun Wukong now. This is it. It's got to be the final push by now. Sun Wukong pushing out. And then gets pushed back, obviously. Minotaur's going down. Halfway now. Sun Wukong's just looking. Nothing he can do. Good game by PureEnergy. Curse Gaming do go through to the quarterfinals. And we'll see you in the next game. I hope you enjoyed the casting. I'm your host, Wristy. And follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my